Good morning, you guys. Today we're talking about you are the greatest threat, and I'm also going to be talking about the God-sized hole in this video. Super passionate about it. Who knows, this video might get taken down because of some of the words I'm using, but that's okay because this is part of my mission, is to be here to help you guys awaken to your spiritual abilities and be in alignment with your dream life and business, but also to support you from seeing the number 1111 all the way to having a six-figure business and having that freedom lifestyle. So if you guys don't know me, my name is Brandaline Johnson, also known as Spiritual Awakening Babe. Hey Pam, good morning on Facebook. I'm also live on YouTube and we'll be loading this to my IGTV, getting a lot more views over there. So if you're not following me on Instagram, come and follow me. Watch my stories at Spiritual Awakening Babe on Instagram. But so I want to talk to you guys about you are the greatest threat. And it's very true. So I'm setting you guys up on my Oracle decks. And I also want to invite you to the 3-day challenge that starts tomorrow. It's spiritualawakeningbabe.com/challenge. You guys got to get in this because it's going to be a continuation of this video that I'm creating here today. The video I'm creating here today is letting you know that you are the greatest threat to those that are running this reality show, I guess, if you will. And you are the greatest threat. And so that means that they, whoever they are, right, want to make sure that you are disconnected from source. They want to keep you as far away from connection as possible so that you just follow through the motions, so that you just believe whatever is presented in front of you, and so that you're easy to control, right? I know that may sound a little crazy to some of you. Some of you guys are probably like, she already knew that. But here's the deal. The further away from source connection that you are, the bigger your God-sized hole is. And if I ever in a million years thought I would be talking about getting closer to God in any of my life, right, I would have never believed it, because I was always so far removed from religion. And I always called universe instead of God, right? Or Jesus or all that thing. Hi, Marcus. And you're so welcome, Pam. I'm glad that you are supporting me for speaking out because it's a very sensitive topic in this world and with me and with the spiritual awakening community. And so I feel like it's so important, especially right now, right? You guys know that in March, I was talking about this big shift, and we're constantly going through this shift. And essentially, if you want to get super geeky with me, right, we're talking about Tesla, right? We're talking about Tesla. We're talking about free energy. We're talking about, and I'm not talking about outside of yourself. I'm talking about your energetic system is an actual antenna. Like, you literally are an antenna that has access to all information, right? The more disconnected you are from it, the further away you are. And then when I call it the God-sized hole, I call it a God-sized hole because people that are far away from source connection are constantly putting things in that hole. They're constantly trying to fill this hole because they don't have a connection. And this is exactly what they want. They want you to not have a connection so that you will feel like something's missing, so that you will feel like you can't ever make it to this happiness, so that you will continue to try to fill this hole with things like, you know, food or toxic relationships or alcohol or depression, sleeping, avoidance, you know, the medications that are over the counter, just so that you're constantly trying to get to this place of fulfillment. You're constantly trying to get to this place of feeling like you belong, feeling like you're connected, feeling like you mean something, feeling like you're here for something, right? So if you're feeling all that, it means your God-sized hole's calling you, right? And what fills that hole, where you don't have to try to have something outside of you to fill the hole, is when you have that spirit, you know, I almost called it spirituality because that was the program I just launched, but you have that spiritual connection and you have your antenna in connection. So when you're in connection, you see above all the shit show, right? You start living above the shit show, and you realize that it's your mission on this planet to get outside of the illusion. We can talk about the Matrix, right? But when you're thinking about the movie The Matrix, think about all those people that are all plugged in, and they're living an illusion, right? But they go through the motions. They go through the motions, and they truly, truly, truly believe that they're living a life, right? They're all plugged in, right? But they truly, truly believe that they're living a life. But it's the ones that come out because they're never satisfied. They're always looking for the white rabbit, right? If we're going to reference the Matrix. But when you get to that connection, and it is almost like the Matrix, right? Because you get ripped out, and then you have to look at society and reality, right? And consciousness in a whole different light, because now you are outside of the game. And this is what happens to us when we go through that spiritual awakening. The reason why I'm inviting you guys to this 3-day challenge is because there's different ways that you can connect. There's different things that connect you to God, right? There's different tools and energies that help you be connected, that help you understand, and that help you receive information from this God, right? From this source, from this frequency, from all of consciousness. The more disconnected you are, the more shitty your life will be. The more disconnected you are, the more whoever is running the shit show is in control. So you, my friends, are the greatest threat. Your connection to source is the absolute utmost greatest threat to whoever, right? You go down the rabbit hole, and it goes deeper and deeper and deeper, and you don't know who the fuck is in control, right? But one thing I do know is if you are conscious enough, you can consciously see how they're trying to disconnect you, how they're trying to mess up your transmission, right? With all of the Wi-Fi's and the this, they're trying to disconnect you so that you're confused. Kind of like, you know, an ant that got lost out of his little tribe, and he just goes in circles and circles because his connection got lost from the queen bee, right? Or the queen ant. And so I saw one time, it was really sad. There was like a whole hive of bees, and they were acting crazy fool, and they just all lay down on the ground, and then they just died. When you found out that the queen had gotten out and died, so they all laid on top of the dead queen, but they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to live or survive without that connection. So if you're thinking about it that way, your connection to the mothership, whatever you want to call it, universe, is what helps you thrive. It's what helps you live a spirit-led life. It's what helps you be magical and experience that magic. But it also keeps you as the spiritual leader to help those bees that are disconnected from their queen see a little bit of light, and to keep this momentum. Because think of it this way, and I want you guys to feel super empowered, and I want you guys to realize how important you are, and how important you're being conscious of who you are right now is, right? Right now you're conscious, unconscious as Brandolene. How important is that? You are not living necessarily for yourself. You're living for our future. And when you think about it, and I remember after I had my spiritual awakening, it was like, what a responsibility I have. It is our responsibility to stay connected. It's our responsibility to fight for our connection. And it's our responsibility to stay above and stay connected, all the while we're seeing what the fuck they're up to, right? So my friends, this is what we're going to talk about in the next 3 days for the 3-day challenge. spiritualawakeningbabe.com/challenge. You guys need to get signed up, because I'm going to share with you what is going to blow your damn mind open on the abilities that you have, rather the tendencies that you have that can become abilities to help you step forward as a leader, to help you step forward leading as a light worker and leading as a human in this third dimension, so that not only your life is amazing and you can manifest abundance, right? It all goes hand in hand. It's all cosmic soup, so that your life is amazing, but that you're a beacon of light to help others realize that they don't have to stay plugged in, that they don't have to live a life that's not even real, right? And that they are not being used and harvested, if you will. And even though I said that word, we might just find out that some of that's happening, right? If it's not your energy, it's something else. So you are the greatest threat, you guys. And I am here to help you pinpoint your power in this 3-day challenge that we're going to be doing. I want you guys to start being conscious and aware and asking questions about what you see in on around your body and on your television, and tell me if they're not trying to keep you distracted and keep you away and take away your power and your source of connection. You are the greatest threat, but you are also the greatest shift ever, right? How amazing is it? And when I talk about this, we're coming for a big ass portal shift in December, and I want you guys to be on the up and up so that when we fork, you fork the right way. And so I am going to help you guys do that with this 3-day challenge. And then of course, something super amazing comes out on Friday that I'm very, very pumped up for. So I'm sending you guys all love. So grateful for you guys to be here on Your Spiritual Awakening Community on Facebook, at Spiritual Awakening Babe on Instagram. And if you want to binge out on my videos, Spiritual Awakening Babe on YouTube. So I love you guys so much. You have a gorgeous day, and I hope to see you signed up for that challenge. All right, bye.